So it is like 5 o'clock. It is the 15th of April, still opening day. If you guys watched the last episode, the first episode, Jacob shot his bird this morning. We basically went back for the afternoon and we were just processing Jacob's bird, just kind of resting because we only got maybe 3 hours of sleep. And so it's 5 o'clock, so this is kind of like a either or. It's either we shoot a bird or it's just a roosting trip for tomorrow's hunt. So we're actually gonna go check out this piece of public. I've never actually hunted or scouted it, but I've driven past her before, so I figured, heck, since we're in the area, let's just go check it out. So well, we confirmed we weren't hearing things. We actually just heard 2 different gobbles. So we have the original one. He's across from us. He's gobbling like crazy, but we can't pinpoint his location. But we had one gobble towards this way over here too. So it is hot, so we might just sit down and just glass for a moment here. Alright, so we know there's a gobbler on this road up here. We gotta race our way up there because the sun is dipping, so we want to get up there while he's not getting ready to roost. Well, it is 6:52. Jacob and I, we had a last minute encounter. We were just set up right here. I swear that Tom, he came right on this little rock ledge. Thought he was gonna loop around and come over to us, but turns out he just decided to keep hanging out down here. So we peeked over and then we saw a turkey fly. We actually see the turkey, it's in the tree right now. But I don't think he's gonna go anywhere. I think that's where he's gonna roost. And we're just glassing around. We got 2 down here and we got 1 across. I actually got footage of the one across. So we're kind of just looking at Onyx maps. I'm just kind of trying to put pins on where these birds might roost so that we could just have a little bit better game plan for tomorrow. A lot of birds. A lot of birds, but right here we are playing the public-private game. Gotta love playing that game, so might just drop a couple pins on where these birds are and then we're just gonna head back to the truck. Alright, it is the 18th of April. This is like 3 days after. Spent the last 2 days just chilling. Yesterday night, Jacob came out to a brand new piece of public, at least for me. Have you been here?
No.
Okay, so new for both of us. He roosted a bird on public. He's already gobbling, so we're gonna make our way down there, see if we can put the hammer on him. Oops. It's already pretty light out, so we gotta be careful so that he doesn't spot us, but we should have enough cover to get into position. And we'll throw our decoy down and try to get set up because it's pretty open, don't have too much cover, so we're probably gonna have to use more of terrain as cover versus like actual like habitat. There's too much light for us to sneak in any closer. Jacob saw him roosted in the tree yesterday, so this guy that we're set up on, it sounds like he's alone. There's like 4 or 5 other gobblers. I think they're on private, but that flock has hens with them. So we're hoping that this guy is just a lone bird, no hens or anything. And we'll see if he's desperate for a hen. Got his attention. He just pitched down. I saw that gobbler. He pitched down maybe like 7 minutes ago. I don't know if he saw us or what, but he pitched down to the intersection. I think he's on the road. I don't know if he's just more interested in the other flock where all these gobblers are gobbling right now and all those hens, and he just forgot about us. But there's also one on this side too, so we'll see here. What do you think's going on? I don't know. He flew down and then he just went quiet. Did you see him? No. I heard him fly down. Did you hear him fly down? No, I think I was moving when he did. Oh. Because there's one on this side. Yeah, I've heard it up and over. The thing is, they have so many hens. One of these trees right here. That's where he was roosted. Let's just play this bird. we kind of screwed up on that bird. He just didn't want to come in, so technically we kind of didn't screw it up, but there are some birds gobbling on private down here. They're hot, so we're gonna just see if we could pull them off a private. There is a hen yelping in front of us over here too, so I don't know if she has a gobbler, but if we can talk to her, we can call in that hen. Maybe she'll bring a gobbler with her. So we'll see. Alright, it's like 10 o'clock. Made it back to the rig. Today, or this morning, we were just playing with a bunch of hard-to-get turkeys, and they won this battle. Mistakes were made, but I guess we'll keep trying. Got a bird located about 400 yards away. I'm gonna sneak over there, set up, and see if I can't kill this gobbler. It's like 11:30 in the morning. He was just gobbling by himself, so we're gonna sneak over there, try to call him in. So I set up a little bit further down the road, and I wasn't hearing anything, so I moved up closer to the bottom of this hill. I located, and I heard a very faint gobble on the top of the hill. I'm just gonna play the patient game and just sit here. Just give him a couple of soft calls here and there. Yeah, we'll see if he eventually comes down. over all these years of turkey hunting, you think you learn the basics of turkey hunting. And right there, I just pulled one of the most absolute rookie moves ever. That last gobble, when he was gobbling super close, I should not have responded. That was a noob move. But hindsight is always 20/20. In the moment, I knew he was close. And so I purposely called just so that he would hopefully like just pop out enough. Basically just pop out his head or his neck so that I could shoot him. But I think he did peek over and look, but he didn't peek over in a spot where I could get a shot. I never even saw him. I was not set up properly for him to come in like that. I was set up so that he would come down below me. But what a lot of these turkeys will do is they always want the high ground. They always want to be on top looking down. He was probably no more than like 30 yards, maybe 25 yards, but he just never showed himself for me. Dang it. What a noob. I decided to hit up a new spot. Looked on Onyx Maps. This little piece right here, it's not very big, but I can hunt here. It's surrounded by private. And when I was getting ready, I thought I heard a gobble, but it's pretty windy, so I wasn't sure. I got up to this little knob right here. I looked down towards private, and there's a flock of turkeys. It's like 1 tom and 8 hens. So I'm gonna sneak back, get to the top of this ridge, and just walk the ridge line down as far as I can before I hit private. This is where a turkey has been dusting. You walk over here. That's another one right there. I think I just struck up a gobbler over here. It was kind of windy on the ridge, so I think he's over here. It's just a little path right here. I'll just leave this bird be. Wait a couple weeks, let his hens leave him. Let him be desperate for hens, and just come back in here and call him in using some hen calls. He's only like 150 yards, but if I was to sneak through that, make too much noise. Alright, it is April 21st. Out here with my cousin Chris. We're doing a evening roosting hunt. We parked the rig, and as we were just getting ready, we heard the gobbler gobbling just up ahead of us. So we're gonna see if we can't call him in tonight and just smack him tonight. If not, then we'll just roost him for tomorrow's morning hunt. Depending on how this goes, we'll probably try to go roost some of the other spots close by. Just try to have a couple different birds saved for tomorrow's hunt. But if we get lucky, we'll shoot him momentarily. So we came over to where we heard all the gobbles, and there's just a hen that's just yelping like crazy. I've got a feeling it's another hunter, which, if that's the case, we obviously don't want to ruin it for him, so we're just kind of staying quiet. Alright, well, it's like 7:45 in the morning. We set up on the bird. We just sat there for like maybe a little over an hour just to see if we could just play the patient game with him. But there was one point where he sounded like he was coming in, but then he eventually just went back to where he was chilling. So we're not going to play that game if he's not interested. I mean, I could wait it out, but there's so many other spots that I know have birds that we can possibly kill one there instead. So just made it back to the car. And right now we are just cooking up some breakfast. I usually don't cook up breakfast, but I figured, heck, why not? It's been a while since I've cooked up like this in the turkey woods, so we're gonna eat a pretty delicious breakfast right here. So as always, hopefully we'll be able to go smack a big old tom.
Oh, let's go. So cool.
Go get your bird, dude. Oh my god. Oh my goodness, dude. Oh my gosh. Get your bird, dude. Your gun safe?
Yeah.
Dude, Chris. Out of shot, dude. Watch out. Let him do his thing. Heck of a shot, dude. Did you hear him drumming?
Yeah, I heard
That's
him. Yeah.
All right, let's back up real quick. He's gonna do the flop dance. How awesome was that?
That's amazing.
Yeah? Now you know what the drug's all about, man.
I think so, man.
Dude, my pleasure to take you out, man. This is the bird that I didn't get a kill the other day. I'm like 99% sure this is the bird the other day I had within 20 yards, but I didn't get a shoot. I learned from the mistake.
Yeah.
Because when he was coming in, like, I didn't call at all. Look at that beard, dude.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh. He's got no spurs.
No.
Like, you can see he's broken off.
Yeah.
Dude, look how thick that beard is, dude.
Yo, yeah.
Oh my gosh. Dude, Chris. Dude.
Thanks, man.
Dude, always, man.
This bird right here was the bird that I screwed up on like 2 days ago. I could have killed this bird and I should have killed him. But let's just say that this bird wasn't meant to be mine. It was meant to be Chris's. So I knew that this bird, this is his home turf right here. He always stays on this little place right here. So I told Chris, I was like, let's hit up a new spot. We'll come back to this spot as a backup. And this is why I put it as a backup, because I knew this bird lived here. I knew he had no hens. And so I was like, Chris, we just got to play our cards right. Royal flush right there.
Oh my gosh, Chris, are you excited?
Oh, yeah.
Dude, you were so tired. I almost felt bad waking you up.
So while we let the turkey just kind of rest here, I just kind of want to recap. So this morning you guys saw we worked a different turkey. They never came in. Yesterday night when we were sleeping, every single time I woke up in the middle of the night, Chris was on his phone. And I was like, dude, is this guy not tired or what? And so I knew that because he didn't get a lot of sleep, like by the time right now hits, he was going to be super tired. And so as soon as we started driving over here, like he knocked out. And then we came over here, I was just checking some other spots. And then as soon as I pulled up, I rolled down my window. This guy was already gobbling. And I was like, oh yeah, that's the bird that I should have killed the other day. And my heart was just like, Chris, let's just go get him. But I could tell Chris was so tired. And he was just gobbling on his own. Like he was just gobbling. Like he was just looking for hens. That's what he was doing. Like he was just trying to find hens. And I was like, all right, I'm just going to let him, do his thing. I'm going to let Chris get some rest so that when the time comes, like he's not so tired where he doesn't make a good shot. So I let him sleep for about an hour. Right behind us over here, there's a TNX session. So you guys are on the road. So the road goes like this, and then over there's another road that cuts off like this. He was just walking that road back and forth, just gobbling, trying to find hens. And I know that in this little opening right here, it's just a straight shot to our entrance. And if we were to walk this road and he was right there, he would have busted us and we had no chance. So I waited till he went way past that little entrance, almost to the other side of this ridge right here. And I was like, all right, Chris, we got to go right now because we got to beat him before he gets back to this little opening and he's going to bust us. And so we barely made it in the nick of time. When we got right here, he was just like barely on the left side. So I was like, we can't go any closer. We got to set up right here. So I just threw my decoy in the middle of the road. That way, when he pops out into that little opening, like he can see this entire road and he can see the decoy. So I let out 2 yelps just to inform him like, hey, there's a hen over here. He pops onto the opening. He probably saw my good old Ava and he couldn't resist. And he didn't gobble. I didn't call. We just let him work his fancy show all the way up to like literally like right here. And he was just drumming and spitting. And that's the best thing about turkey hunting. Like people always talk about gobbles. Like you want to hear them gobble and all that stuff. But right there was a prime example of why you don't always just rely on gobbles. If we were relying on gobbles, we'd probably be like, oh, he's not coming in. We probably would have peeked out. He probably would have been right there. He would have busted us. The whole time he was drumming and spitting, and I made sure Chris heard it too, because like once you develop your ear for hearing drumming and spitting, it's a whole different ball game. And so bird down. Time to take some pictures, do some B-roll. All right, Chris, what do you think of spring turkey, huh?
Amazing.
Yeah. That's how it goes, man. Spring turkey, your hunt can be just dead, and then all of a sudden, everything just switches like that. All right, so we just weighed Chris's bird. So Jacob's bird earlier, basically last week, was 18.22 pounds. Chris's bird, 18.16. Your pack got heavy, huh?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Feel good?
Oh yeah.
All right, dude, right here, one more time. Congrats on your first spring turkey.
Thanks, man.
Heck yeah. Thank you to Ava again. Another Tom hits the dirt. That's gonna do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much for watching as always. Hopefully, more Toms will be hitting the dirt in the near future.